It's hard to explain the level of impact VeggieTales had on me. Like, I watched the shit out of pretty much all of those.
Me
and
too.
It's kind of it was sort of my gateway drug to like Monty Python and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they do the peas yelling in French on the wall. That's just literally the exact same bit, but they're peas.
Yeah. I quote Lord of the Beans all the time.
Yeah, underrated.
Say,
it was late in their kind of.
It was towards the end of when they were hitting, and they hit that really well. They were clearly just fans of Lord of the Rings and wanted to do something silly.
Yeah.
But like, I'll say, "You're wrong, scary man."
That's such a good line.
You're wrong, scary man.
Oh man. Yeah, what were some of the?
I do other ones.
It was Lord of the Beans. There was a bunch of puns.
Yeah. Lego lamb.
Yeah.
Iricorn.
Yeah, Iricorn. Yeah. That's elite. That's really well done.
That's good shit. The evil sporks.
Yeah. I think my favorite's probably either Josh and the Big Wall or Dave and Giant Pickle? Yeah, because that's Dave and Goliath.
Yeah, Dave and Giant Pickle's great.
I feel like it's one of my earliest memories, period. It's like they do
Is that the one that has the therapy silly song?
Oh.
I Love My Lips or whatever?
Maybe. That one's also elite. That one's like unbeaten.
They were firing on all cylinders with the silly songs in that era. The cheeseburger song.
Yeah, dude. Manatee.
Classic. The even the hat one, the sitting on the hat.
Oh yeah. And each one of those was also introducing me to like a type of song that is in musicals. Because that composer.
Or a classical tune, like they were using classical tunes, or they were doing country. Yeah, they're doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive that like for like a 30-minute VHS, every time their guy was like, entire new genre, and we're gonna nail it, and did. It was really good.
Silly stuff.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. What Bible do you use when you read your story?
Oh, whichever one the guest doesn't use. I definitely am not gonna. Yeah, I don't have a preference, and even if I did, it'd be crazy to say that. It'd be like Women's Bible too, not my fave. I'm not gonna pick a bad or precious.
Because I have some ideas. Maybe we can swap the Bibles around. Here's what we'll do: is these are both NIV.
Okay.
So I say we table this so we can have sharing.
See you, precious moments. We're gonna speak the exact same words.
There's it's the children's edition, so
let's put away the things of children. We're adults here.
This is. So I'll take obviously the Women's Devotional Bible. It's only right.
This is not, wow, you're letting me use your Bible. You brought.
Yeah, don't read the inscription.
Of course not.
It's got the wrong name in there. It does have a poem though. I just looked at it today. I was looking at it today. There's a poem. Yeah, my aunt and uncle put a poem.
Oh, that's nice. They printed it out, but then
printed
cut it out
and cut it out, and I think glue sticked it or something.
Wow.
But it's about holding the line and being a military army for the Lord.
Dang.
So today I was like, oh.
You're like, whoa.
This book had some. They put some extra forward into the Bible.
Dude, taking the time to print a poem and then cut it out and then glue it into the Bible is next level shit. I'm not before. That's awesome.
It is. So.
Before we get into our story, let's you want to do a little chatting and proving first?
I would love to.
Heck yeah. So, what kind of church did you go to? Did we talk about this already?
It's possible we did. I went to, a non-denominational evangelical church. Yeah, my dad was head of the music ministry and the moving crew, setting it up in the church, or in the school auditorium.
Oh, yeah.
Elementary school auditorium.
You grew up non-denom, you're going to carry a lot of
folding chairs, and I could do 2 at a time.
Yeah, you got to be, at some point, at a certain age, you got to have 2 in each hand, or you feel like a wuss.
Yeah, but some days, 1 chair, 1 arm. I'm not, sorry guys.
I'm over it.
Sorry guys, I'm not going to be much help today.
Up late gaming.
It's 9 a.m. on a Sunday.
Saturday is kind of my only big gamer day, and so I'm basically my version of hungover right now.
Saturdays for gamers.
Halo 3 came out, so we had to play both the campaigns of Halo 1 and 2 right before
to prepare.
I had a friend who did that all the way up
when it came out, when 3 came out?
Reach dropped, he played 1, 2, 3 ODST and then Reach in one sitting.
In one sitting, the campaign.
A day and a night, basically, with his
Wow. Buddy. He must have been so ready for all the twists and turns of Reach.
Reach must have broke him.
Reach sounds like it might have been one of the most incredible experiences that he may have ever had.
He's like really like dying and living and dying.
Yeah,
with every,
he's like no. Corporal Osprey, no. I don't really know the characters of Halo.
That's a good bit. It's just like, yeah, Halo. Admiral Malward.
Admiral Malward. Well, Halo's got a rich tapestry of a world.
The Arbiter is such a sick name for
The Arbiter is pretty good. Yeah, I just think like Halo novels are they're within reach in my life, but I don't know if I want to read them or not. The Halo novels. There's something there. There's something there. They've been writing Halo novels for a while.
It was definitely marketed at the nerds of Pennsylvania and Virginia. Like, it's amazing. I think I read one, but the fact that we're mostly Halo book
I've never read a Halo novel.
Ohio is littered with them. You could build. It could be their bricks. They could build homes.
Yeah,
from
they're like Stephen King to Maine is the Halo novels to Ohio.
Oh yeah, let's do an improv scene. There's got to be something there.
I'm sure there's something.
Gaming.
I say being in the middle of Halo ODST. It's 16 hours in, and we're going to the midnight drop at GameStop in an hour for Halo Reach. And we're at the end of Halo ODST.
Okay. All right, cool.
Use all your Halo knowledge.
Yeah.
And we're gaming.
Are we out of do?
I
think we did the do.
Did we do? Yeah. You know what I mean.
I do.
No, I don't know. I think we're looping around. We're on an alien planet, but I forget which alien. So.
Yeah. Is this? I don't think this is. We're not on a ring.
We're not on one of the rings.
This has been Earth the whole time, right? The Covenant just came here, which is fucked up.
No, that was 800 years ago.
Oh, okay. I think. Or 4 hours ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I meant, are we out of Mountain Dew? In real IRL.
Oh, in real life? I don't know. I've been in a fugue state for about 4 hours.
I forgot we had a real life during Halo 3.
I think Cortana, I don't know if Cortana is real, so I don't know.
She went through a whole thing.
Yeah, that storyline.
Like, you're
touching, but
it's kind of like, okay, but I'm kind of enjoying playing this mission, and then you have to walk extra slow for a bit while she's tweaking.
I hate it when they make you walk extra slow for a little bit.
I'm like is it a cutscene or not?
Let me walk.
If you're gonna take this much time, just let me put the controller down.
Because we have to get to GameStop in an hour.
Yeah, dude, and we have to figure out how we're gonna get there.
I know, because both our moms went to sleep.
Both our moms went to sleep upstairs, and both our brothers are at the game.
Both our brothers are at the GameStop.
They're already there. They went.
They're employees.
That's where we got.
That's where we're getting the hookup.
Yeah.
You got to have a brother in GameStop.
And you got to have both moms upstairs just fast asleep.
Yeah, that's the only way this is going to work. But how do we get there?
What about our two sisters? We each have two sisters.
We each have two sisters, one brother, and a mother. And I think that's why we get along so well, and we both love Halo. I think it's kind of like a match made in heaven that we're friends.
It's kind of like how the youngest is often more artistic for some reason. It's like there's just weird genetic stuff.
And it's kind of like how Captain John Stark was sent into the robot body from 2.
Oh yeah. It kind of reminds me of the plight of Admiral Halsey in Halo 1. I mean, you don't even know what you're up against, but then it's like familiar because tactics are tactics, whether you're on a ring or on Earth.
War never changes.
Yeah,
right.
Are the Lime scooters shut down at midnight? I was gonna say we could scoot. Young high schoolers love to scoot.
We could scoot. We could break out one of the old scoots.
Razor style.
Razor.
That's actually a kick-ass homage
Analog.
to the original Halo. Analog scooter.
Analog scooter.
Folks, it's only folks where we smoke weed and tell Bible stories. I'm Scoochie Boochie. May Regan is back. Thanks for doing the show again.
And better than ever.
And
higher than ever.
Hey, well.
And I'm here to talk about the Bible.
Yeah, what story are we doing today?
So, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different from my first time. My first story was the entire book of Esther. Quite a tale, a saga, like Furiosa. But this is just one of those little moments. Just one of those precious moments.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little look at the camera.
Uh-huh.
Y'all saw that?
This is my camera?
Yeah, that is it.
Okay.
You can also lurch into that one. It would just look crazy.
So we're going to...
That's going to look nuts.
That's
actually the thumbnail.
Hit him with the lurch.
Us both looking into each other's cameras.
We'll do it in post. I have put a bookmark into my Bible.
Oh, thank you.
At the exact point that we're at.
Zoobity-doo.
We are just before Acts 5.
All right.
We're at the tail end of Acts 4. I'm going to read Acts 4:36 all the way through Acts 5:42.
And folks, you better be following along in
You
your
better
pew
be
Bibles.
following along and have a pencil. And I noticed a lot of your guests don't just read straight from the book the entire
People
story.
tend to try to go off the dome. I wonder if it's just because they really just don't want to read.
Yeah, this shit is very interesting.
Yeah.
And the thing about me is that I am a pedantic and meticulous bitch. That's one of my things. So we're gonna read the story.
I like it too. I like a lot of the wordings and
Yeah, because some of this stuff you can't write this stuff.
Yeah.
So we're starting at the end of Act 4. Joseph, a Levite from Cyprus, whom the apostles called Barnabas, which means son of encouragement, sold a field he owned and brought the money and put it at the apostles' feet. So that's just ground being covered.
Okay.
Now we're in chapter 5. Ananias and Sapphira is the new international version heading. Mm-hmm. Now a man named Ananias, together with his wife Sapphira, also sold a piece of property. With his wife's full knowledge, he kept back part of the money for himself, but brought the rest and put it at the apostles' feet. So they both know what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Then Peter said, Ananias, how is it that Satan has so filled your heart that you have lied to the Holy Spirit and have kept for yourself some of the money you received for the land? Didn't it belong to you before it was sold? And after it was sold, wasn't the money at your disposal? What made you think of doing such a thing? You have not lied to men, but to God. When Ananias heard this, he fell down and died.
So the clickbait for this one is like, man gets chewed out by church so hard for not giving them his stuff, he freaking dies.
He dies. He will not believe what happens next. He dies. So I just think that's crazy. I love it. Joseph sold land, gave the money. Ananias and Sapphira, in collusion, sold the property, gave some of the money. The church goes, how dare you? And he dies. It's quite a tale. It seems politically motivated to make this be in the Bible.
It's like, once upon a time.
Once upon a time, a guy didn't give all the money to the church, and he died.
So, think about that sometimes.
This story got play in my church.
Did it really?
It got a little bit of play.
I honestly had to Google it. We did not talk about it a lot, which I guess is kind of a credit to my church, but they still would do like, in the flow of the church service, it'd be like confession of sins, forgiveness, tithe. Which feels very like, I never liked the transactional like order
beginning,
of that.
Middle, end.
So like there was still subtly that undertone, but they wouldn't beat us over the head of like, if you don't give to the church, you're going to freaking die. They did that for you?
This story got play, but to us it was about lying.
Okay. Yeah, but that thing they lied about though.
was giving all the money to the church. Not just some. So when Ananias heard this, he fell down and died. And great fear seized all who heard what had happened. I want to come back to that in time with some other things we hear.
All right.
But that's interesting how that's worded. Remember that. Then the young men came forward, wrapped up his body, and carried him out and buried him.
Standard.
Yep.
That's their job.
Hup, hup, hup.
Body boys.
Yeah.
Actually, it's very Mad Max to bring it back to
It is.
Furiosa. And the baggy boys. We're the ones with the bags.
We're the ones who carried the bodies out. Carried him out and buried him. So I really like this, how this verse starts. About 3 hours later, his wife came in, not knowing what had happened.
It's like an episode of Everybody Loves Raymond.
It is. It has the setup of an Everybody Loves Raymond episode, for sure. Peter asked her, tell me, is this the price you and Ananias got for the land? Yes, she said. That is the price. Peter said to her, how could you agree to test the Spirit of the Lord? Look, the feet of the men who buried your husband are at the door, and they will carry you out also. At that moment she fell down at his feet and died. Then the young men came in and, finding her dead, carried her out and buried her beside her husband. Great fear seized the whole church and all who heard about these events. And that's actually where we're stopping. I was wrong. 5:11. Yeah.
I forgot that that's how that ended. That's a crazy story.
It's a great story. I love that story. That got some play at my church.
September. New month means new exclusive on the Patreon, patreon.com/holysmokespod. This month, it's a new song called Prospector when I debuted it at Shuba's, my crazy show here in Chicago, which was the most fun show I've ever done, so definitely check that out. If you join the Patreon, you also get a discount on Scoochie Boochie merch, including vinyl and hats and koozies and shirts and shorts. It's a dumb dangler, which is fun to wear in public. And come see me on tour, September 8th through 16th. You can see me at Orlando, Atlanta, Asheville, New York, Grand Rapids, and then back Chicago. I'm opening for Jazz Emo at Lincoln Hall on the 16th. Cannot wait to see you all. Tickets are going fast. Get them while you can. Thank you for making my dreams come true of doing this as a job. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Scoochie Boochie.
Dude, the boy, I can't get over the body boys.
The body boys.
They come back and they see and they're like, oh shit. They're finding her dead. There's definitely like
This is where things start to feel weird to me.
What's that?
Then the young men came in and, finding her dead, carried her out. In the first time, they say he hears and falls dead. Mm-hmm. The second time, finding her dead makes it sound like the body boys came in and she was dead, and he was like, God did it.
Yeah, Peter's like out of breath.
Yeah, Peter's like...
He's like setting down.
She died also. And it feels like there wasn't a witness to the death, but that it's taken as granted that she fell down and died. But if you go back when Ananias dies, when Ananias heard this, he fell down and died. And great fear seized all who heard what had happened.
They didn't see it happen either.
They might not have seen it. It only says that they heard it.
Peter's just been slingshotting him in a closet, like.
Yeah, Peter. I don't know. It's not conclusive to me that they fell down and died, and everyone there saw it.
We have put a big emphasis on witnesses.
Yeah, but it's being written as just like, and then they died.
And they died.
No reason.
It's almost like the mob. It's like, they played the game wrong, and then something happened.
He lied about the price of the land, and
sometimes you don't.
The body boys come back. She's dead on the ground.
Sometimes you give a sheep with too many blemishes, you end up sleeping with the flock.
It's I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say nothing about Peter. I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
This is like a cold case now that you
There's something here. There's something here. There's a bit of a cold case here. I don't buy the official narrative.
Dude, a cold case from New Testament times? Like, who are you going to charge?
Yeah, I don't know.
Someone's got to pay.
Yeah.
Someone did this.
It's just about the justice.
Man.
Yeah.
And I love it's so matter of fact in the way only the Bible is, where it's like, fell down and died. And you're
fell down and died.
Why? How? What? What kind? I guess we're a pretty murder-obsessed society, but I think it's a pretty normal question to ask. Like, what do you mean?
Died.
Just died. Just fell down and died. Was it from
Back
falling
then,
down?
dying was just something you could do. And it wasn't thought of as like, why? It's just like, it's one of the few things we have to do.
It's like farting. It's just like, that happens sometimes.
It's the big fart. It's the biggest fart is death.
The last fart.
Well, the thing is, it's not the last. It's the second to last fart.
Yeah,
death is the second to last fart.
Okay, the thumbnail is us both looking into our own cameras with
the quote.
Caption, death is the second to last fart. It's the penultimate fart.
It is. It really is. Death is the penultimate fart. It really is.
Dude, my brother has been trying to push this term called penultimate, which is sort of penciling it in as the penultimate, meaning this might be the second to last one, but we're not sure. So it's the penultimate.
Oh, interesting. It kind of feels like building a plane on the way down.
Thank you. I've been trying to explain why.
I would say ones before two. Like let's. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, maybe some shows could benefit from that if they're like afraid of being canceled.
The penultimate season. We're feeling like we might get one more.
Penultimate season. Our viewership is plateauing, so I think we're gonna pencil it in.
I tried to explain it. It was like it feels like it's from a spirit of helpfulness, like we need it, but it can only create confusion.
It can only be used by executives.
That too, yeah.
So I don't want to hand a word that means maybe we'll give you another one.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we'll pencil it in as your penultimate. It might be your ultimate.
We don't need to give them more mechanisms for being squirrely.
For getting out of something. I don't want to give Comcast Penultimate. We cannot let Comcast get
if
their
Xfinity
grubby
gets a hold of
claws
Penultimate, like this
on
is your
Penult-
Penultimate warning. We might give you one more.
with this, or we might take it to federal. Yeah, we don't know.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, so it's just a cold case in the Bible. It's just a weird. It's a weird one for me because I do remember being taught it as like,
Yeah.
this is the punishment for lying, and I think I was taught it as a kid, and so like it was used as a story about lying, but it's a very adult thing, which is a collusion to withhold a certain amount of the property value of your field.
They're playing Monopoly out here.
Yeah, there's a story about someone who played Monopoly and paid the ultimate price.
Dude,
Having to play a goddamn game of Monopoly.
we played Lord of the Rings Monopoly last weekend. I hadn't played in years. I forgot how it worked. But like, I was just like, I cleaned somebody out so bad that I was like, can I take something real from your house? I feel like, you definitely don't have enough to pay me. Can I have...
This has crossed into actual capitalism.
Can I have just like a roll of toilet paper? I feel like even just like symbolically, I feel like you owe me a little more.
The thing with Monopoly is I don't like, it doesn't have really a late game. And I feel like you got to add in a financial apparatus, like a marketplace.
Yeah.
There needs to be a place to be making marketplace decisions. And having the financialization start to like warp out of describing what's actually happening on the board, and then it becomes an abstract number war at the table. Like I think it just needs a late game where you kind of like shoot, like the graph kind of goes like this, and you're all like shooting into financial instruments and like wielding like percentages.
It's like
of
running
futures.
out of water and stuff.
Yeah, on the board, like all the houses are like decrepit.
Like the whole game, you keep going to somebody and she's like, "I'm good, my turn's over." Like, you didn't even roll. Like, don't worry about it. And then at the end, it reveals she's been investing in crypto and she like owns everything.
It's like I shorted the game of Monopoly. It's the little short. You don't realize I've been bundling my hotels in subprime bubbles.
They collapse the whole market. People have to take stuff off the board. Shit.
They're like, fuck.
I don't know
I have to
hotel anymore.
foreclose on Boardwalk.
That's the thing. It was Lord of the Rings Monopoly, so it's like I gotta foreclose Farmer Maggot's crops.
Well, there goes Minas Tirith.
Dude,
The rent on Minas Tirith has tripled since the fucking
That's what's
orcs.
crazy. That game is so funny. They try to shoehorn it. Dollars are units of power.
Of course.
But it's still like the same.
How many units of power is in the ring?
Well, the ring is actually a separate mechanic that it moves around on the board. Anytime someone rolls out of the two die, one of them is a 1, but it's shaped like the Eye of Sauron, like the part of the eye.
Shit.
And if that gets rolled, the ring moves forward 1 like location spot.
Oh shit.
And if it's on there, the price of anyone who's got to rent it or whatever is doubled.
Yo, the Eye of Sauron is doubling rent. I love the idea of the Eye of Sauron being like a panopticon in the center of a like neighborhood, and he just like looks at you and your rent is double.
It might be
he's like, you
what?
pay double.
We're ruined.
If you put it this. It's like your rent is doubled.
But no. If the eye is using it, it doubles your rent. But if they put it on, they don't have to sign a lease. They forget for a year. They're invisible to the landlord.
Yeah.
The landlord.
The landlord, the panopticon in the middle of Mordor. Sometimes, art inspires life.
What was tithing like in your church? Were they passing the plate? How are we doing it?
Yeah, they're passing plates.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
You got to tithe the 10th. I have like kind of weird obsessive journals around that time. I would write in the margins of pages of like, anytime I received money in any capacity, I would write down what 1/10 of it was and accumulate it and try to pay it off, but not want to ever. So only just the number was going up, and I was feeling guiltier and guilty. I kept for myself a credited, like a line item amount of how much I should be tithing, but I'm not. And my guilt was growing. I was like, I owe God like $900,
which is an insane amount at that age.
I know. I was like, that's a whole fucking week at Chick-fil-A. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
But also, if you were reading Ananias and Sapphira, you're like, this is. I mean, it's that or death. So I might as well keep an eye on it.
Damn. Okay, we gotta start doing monthly payments.
I'm just hoping for a windfall of allowance. I'm in a deep hole with God.
I'm in pretty deep with God. He's got me dangling.
Okay, let's do that scene. Let's do the mob. It's they work for God.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a bad deal.
I just think, God's got us down here doing the dirty work. I'm saying we should be getting 30%.
That's a reasonable suggestion. I like it.
And he's saying this stuff. He's saying like God's. Every time we talk to God, he says 10%. I'm saying 30%.
30 wouldn't be.
But we're not going to be breaking knees for you.
Because 10, he's getting 9, and we're getting 1, and that's barely covering costs.
It's basically like we're getting tithes for him. He's tithing us like this. It's this 10%. He's stuck on 10%. Everything's got to be 10%.
10.
But I'm saying we got to get 30%.
Markets change, and what we could do with 30%, we could have a much better plate to put the stuff in.
The velvet green on the bottom.
So
velvet green. I'm thinking a red finish. Red.
Yeah.
A red plate
Something
with a green bottom.
Yeah, red plate, green bottom, and it's velvety, kind of like a pool table, but a little thicker.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yeah. It's thicker, and it has more kind of like
a
little bit of Velcro. Yeah. So when you put $1 on it, it's hard to get it back. A little bit of friction.
So then when you peel it off, you can see Ben Frank's face in there.
Yeah, you can really get him off. It's kind of like those hand tennis, Velcro games.
Yeah.
You rip it off and do that. We want to have that, but for money.
Yeah. So then if someone puts it in, they're like, maybe that's actually too much.
If they
too
think
late.
that wasn't 10%, then they're like, 11%.
Stuck, and then it's embarrassing to be like, let me get that back. That'd be unthinkable.
You can't say like I put too much in the offering plate. Right. So we get them at the point of offering.
I'm thinking also, if the plate is like really nice to touch, they're gonna be like, I want to put money in there just for the opportunity.
We want them to, because touching is half of giving. With the plate,
touching his head.
Because if someone passes it over you don't even have. You can just kind of stare ahead. Right. But if you're touching it, you gotta look. You gotta.
What if?
And then you have to do the thing of passing but not giving. Get everyone touching it.
What if there was like a way where like touching the outside, causes some sort of discomfort that can only be sort of prevented or ended by touching the inside of the plate. Like an oil and water thing. Like it's hot, but
electricity. Yeah.
To cool yourself off,
temperature.
The plate burns you, and there's ice in the bowl.
Oh, there's ice in the bowl, but you go to put something in and it gets stuck. Oh, this is good. Yeah, kind of a mousetrap scenario.
But at the end of the day, no matter how good we make the plate, you have a mousetrap idea.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking if it's sticky.
Yeah.
If the plate's sticky, you gotta kind of like make a big scene to get it off your hand. Right. If you make a big scene with an offering plate and then don't put money in it,
right.
you look so tacky.
Yeah.
Make everyone in the church look at them.
Yeah.
Or something that makes them yelp.
Have you seen like the way that people would trick monkeys is you put something in a hole and you put a fig in it.
You're gonna have to be more specific. People are always tricking monkeys. Yeah, they can put a hole.
Can't catch a fucking break.
No,
you put some figs or some little fruits in there that when it reaches into the hole to grab it, the fruit is too big to come back out of the hole, but it refuses to let go. And then it just sits there and you can come find it. And then what they do is then they follow the monkey to water because monkeys are better at finding oases or whatever. So that's the end goal. It's like, okay, I want to find the watering hole. Step 1, dig a hole, put some figs in there for a little monkey.
Okay. So we got to trick the monkey. That's
trick the monkey, get the cash.
I say we make them yelp.
Okay.
We put in a little jolt.
Yelp if you don't give?
Yelp if you don't give.
Yelp if you don't give.
We should be getting 40%.
40%.
We should be getting 40%.
Folks, thanks for watching. Do you have anything you want to plug? This won't come out for a while, but and you want people to check out?
Well, I'm all across the Digiverse. I'm proliferated. I'm proliferated and
fully proliferated.
Perseverant along the Digiverse, but most places you can find me. My name is May the Sunflower, so you can find me there on Instagram. But I'm private, and I might not let you in. I'm on Patreon, where I make all kinds of really weird stuff. I tried to make a video game at one point. It didn't. It was really hard.
Oh, yeah?
So we put a pause on that. But I'm making tarot cards, and I'm making cartoons, and editing videos, and writing poetry, and making essays, all kinds of stuff. So, check me out there if you want. Awesome. I'm on Twitch, May the Sunflower. I play a lot of video games, and just try out new games and new ideas I have for funny videos.
Okay.
So
that's great that the Patreon is just like anything that sounds fun to work on.
Yeah,
you can just put it there.
Yeah, the Patreon is to support me to make art and work with material and stuff. So it's not very organized. It's not very like regularly updated. Like it's irregular, but that's a place to support that work. So I can just keep thinking of new things to make.